Hello everyone, happy Friday. All right, go ahead and get started here. Just going to give it a second to get connected. I'm going to refresh this on my laptop so I can pull it up and see it. And hopefully some folks will join by that point. Oh good, looks like some people are joining. Hello, hello. All right, hooray, hooray. Okay, I'm going to share this over to my group real fast. Hello. Oh, I have to... There, hi Denise. I was like, I saw somebody said hello, but I didn't see who. Hey Denise, how are you? Okay, all right guys. Let me blow this up on my laptop so I can see, have two views here. Make sure my screen's centered and all that good stuff. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday out there. All right. I don't know how it got to be 4 o'clock already. It's crazy. But I'm here and we're ready to stamp. So anywho, all right, guys. Well, hello, Kelly Frank. How are you today? Okay. Well, as you can see, today I'm going to be making a really cute, sweet little card with the Sweetest Cherries Bundle. This is a new bundle in the annual catalog. I absolutely love it. And the card I'm making today is pretty easy, but really fun. So want to share that with you guys today. But before we get to that, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Anne Marie Heil. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas. You can find me over on my blog at stampinan.com. I normally do Facebook Lives Friday at 4 p.m. Central, so you're here at the right time. And this is my normal Facebook Live time. And yeah, so a couple things I want to point out to you guys today. In the description of this video that you're watching right now, there will be a couple links to shop in my online store. So if you need any Stampin' Up! Products, you can always click the link up there. It'll take you right over to my store and you can shop. And if you shop with the host code that's provided, I can also send you some extra goodies. Any order over $35 will get a PDF tutorial from me. The only thing I do want to mention is if your order goes over $150, please don't shop with that host code. Choose me as your demonstrator, but don't shop with the host code. And then, because you'll get your own rewards as well as additional goodies from me. Okay. So hello, I see, hi Terry. And I see Louise is here from the UK. Welcome. So nice to see you. Hi, Charlotte. Thanks for sharing. And Charlotte brings up a good point. If you'd like to share this video today, I would totally appreciate that so we can get more folks watching us. And what I do is I offer a prize for sharing every week. So the card that I make on our video is the one I will give away next week to everybody who shares the video. I'll put y'all in a drawing and you'll have a chance to win the card I made. So with that in mind, we're going to do a drawing here in just a minute. I do want to also, back to that description of the video, there's a couple other links up there as well. If you want to check those out, you can follow me on Instagram. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'd totally appreciate that too. There's a link up there, and I will actually post the replay of this video over on YouTube too. So if you miss measurements or anything like that, it will be posted over on YouTube. And I would love to have you subscribe for more information coming up on YouTube here soon. All right. I think I have everything. I try to get the housekeeping out of the way while people have a chance to join us. So, so this host code right here is also up above. And again, you can find all links over on my website too at stampinan.com. So just want to point a couple things out to you guys. And as I mentioned, we're going to create with Sweetest Cherries today. But let's get to prizes for last Facebook Live. So on Tuesday of this week, I did a special Facebook Live because I didn't go live last Friday. And we made this adorable card with the cute little butterflies, which I love. There's all this little fluttery dimension in their leaves, wings. Oh my goodness. Sometimes. Clearly I did not have enough caffeine today. But it is this cute little card. It's a kind of this little fun fold opening that has some fun designer series paper on the inside. So everybody who shared the video last week, I put your names into a drawing, and Andy Sorble, you are the winner. I'm so excited, Andy, and I have your address, Andy. So the butterfly card is headed your way, and then I have this cutie patootie with the sweet little songbirds. It was a bright and cheery little card. So I pulled this one as my second giveaway for everyone who left a comment on that video. So I put everybody into a drawing as well. Everybody who left a comment, the inside is just as cute as the outside, you guys. It's so cute. We did this on a Facebook Live. So if you do want to see how to make this card, it's on a previous Facebook Live. So if you head over to my YouTube channel, you'll see it over there. So the winner of this card is, and I think she's watching, Charlotte Lemke. So congratulations, Charlotte. I hope I said your name right. But Charlotte, you won the little bird card. I don't think I have your address, Charlotte. So if you wouldn't mind sending me an email to annemariehile@gmail.com, or you can send me a message on Facebook at this right here on the Stampin' Ann page, whichever's convenient. Email's a little bit easier for me to get to for notifications, but if it's convenient for you, since you're on Facebook right now, send it on Facebook Messenger too. But just send me your mailing address and I'll pop this little cutie in the mail to you. So Andy and Charlotte, congratulations. I have Happy Mail ready to go out to you. Congratulations, guys. All right. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for sharing. Okay. All right. What are we going to make today? I have an adorable little cherry card. This is it, guys. Super cute, right? So I'm going to show you how to put this together. This is an easy card to put together. It's super fun. And the inside's super cute, but I'm going to save that for later. So we're going to make it. So I don't want to share all the surprises. But that's what we are going to create with today. So let me find all my goodies here. Okay. Hello, Phyllis. So as far as measurements go, guys, I don't have measurements listed anywhere. I'm going to go through them here in the video. This is a pretty simple, straightforward card. It's not complicated at all. I will go through the measurements and I may type them up after the video. Oh, there's my little scrap. Okay. But stay tuned. It's not that complicated. I promise. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to start out. I'm going to start with the die cut piece first. So for this cute little die cut piece, I'm going to put an adorable little a stitch scallop border on this. I'm going to use the basic borders dies. I always share with you guys some of my favorite die sets because I use them repeatedly, and I think this is definitely a must-have. I love this one. Not only does it have a cute little stitch scallop border, but it also has a fun shape to it, which I think is kind of cute. There's also this fun little rounded one, a pointed corner, clouds, little rickrack kind of a design. Lots of cute little borders. I love this. I think everybody should own this. So we're going to cut this first. This is the only die cutting we're doing. We have a die cut circle, but I already cut it. I wanted to try and... I don't know why I didn't cut this. I was going to do all the die cutting and I think I just forgot. So what I'm going to do is this little piece right here is about 2 1/8 inches tall by 5 1/8 long. 5 1/8 long, 2 1/8 tall. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of center this close to the bottom. Hopefully, oh, am I down too low? I might be. Let me move up a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of center this close to the bottom so that it's an even cut. And I'm using the scallops as my measurement. Oh, don't do that. Try and get it as even as possible. Hi, Kay. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I probably should put this on a plate. Let's do this on a plate so it sticks. And I'm going to use some washi tape. I've already dulled this washi tape a little bit on my shirt so it's not super sticky too. Hello, Amanda. Happy Friday. Okay. Okay, so we're going to run it through. Ooh, let me stagger these a little bit. There we go. And guys, right before I went live, I got a big box of Stampin' Up stuff. We were able to order from the holiday catalog. So stay tuned. There's going to be lots of information coming with that. That launches July. So we were able to do our pre-order. Oh, please don't be too sticky. I dulled it ahead of time. I was hoping it wasn't too sticky. Okay, perfect. Move that out of the way. Hello, Peggy. How are you? Amanda's stuck in the UPS truck today. It's been a good delivery day over here today. I've had FedEx, UPS, It's been a good delivery day. It feels like Christmas. So next up, we're going to do our stamping. I am going to, with this Sweetest Cherries, with this giant, big, bold sentiment, I like to use the Stamparatus for this big sentiment, any larger sentiment, just because I want to make sure I have nice, even ink coverage. So I'm going to use the Stamparatus for that. So I'm just going to kind of line up. I'm going to get my piece on here. Okay, yeah, that's even. I was like, did I cut that even? I had to double check. Okay. Okay, just a little bit in the corner here. And then I need to leave room for sweet, and then underneath it, I'm going to do the birthday wishes. So I kind of like it. Hi, Ann. Washi tape hold, good idea. Washi tape on the magnets. Yeah, I have some washi tape on the magnets on the Stamparatus too. It just gets like a little handle for them. Okay, I think I'm up high enough. I like it. We're going to go with it. So we'll position it right there. Except I didn't want my paper to move. Hold on. Hold the phone. I knew that was going to happen because I'm going to put the magnet on the bottom. Put this magnet on the top. Now the Stamparatus, if you've never used it before, the Stamparatus is Stampin' Up's stamp positioning tool. What I love about it is you get perfect stamp placement every time. It comes with these two super strong magnets, and one thing you have to remember when you use the magnets, they don't play nice together. So if you get them too close together, they'll actually grab together and snap. So you want to make sure you keep a good distance away from them because they do hold really well. You just want to make sure that, I'll deal with that in a minute. You just want to make sure you keep them far enough away from each other. Okay, so I'm going to ink up in Memento ink. And my pad should be super juicy. This stamp set's already seen a lot of ink. Not only did I do my team swap cards with it, I've made a couple other projects with it. I made 78 cards with it. So let's just say this sweet image has gotten a lot of ink. One thing I've started doing with my Memento, especially in a big, bold sentiment, is I like to give it a double layer of ink just so it's nice and saturated. Sometimes with Memento, I find like if my ink pad isn't inked up enough, sometimes it can take on like a gray tone. So I just like to do a second layer. So, and I know it might be shaking a little bit, bear with me, just to give it a nice solid ink coverage. And I think it just looks really awesome. Now, I'm going to have to use this again for the inside, but I'm going to clean it. So I'm going to make sure, just because I'm dealing with black and I'm also going to be dealing with red, I want to clean in between because you know how it goes. If red ink is involved, you know you're going to drop something. Okay, I'm going to move my magnet again up here a little bit, and I'm going to line up birthday wishes right underneath. So right about here, that looks good. And what I love about the plates on here is that not only are you can flip them over and use both sides of them, but you can also like move them down if you want to line up images. And there's two plates that come with the Stamparatus. So essentially you have 4 stamping surfaces when you're working. So I probably should have grabbed my extra plate because we're gonna need more for the inside, but we're gonna work with this one right now. Okay, and I am Stampin' Up in Sweet Sorbet. And that looks good. I think I'm not going to do a second. I got it right on the first try, so I'm not going to have to re-ink it, but I am going to clean it. Okay, Amanda says her box arrived. Hooray. Okay. All right, so we've got the stamping for the front done. We'll do the inside here in a minute. I got a system I have to work within or I'll forget a step. Okay, so now for the front of our card, I just decided, I love, first of all, a couple of things to share with you. I love the new in colors. We have 5 new beautiful in colors. And I also love the in color designer series paper. If you guys haven't seen this or don't have it yet, super, super cute, guys. So basically, you get 4 sheets of each pattern, and they're double-sided in each of the new in colors. So one is polka dots. The reverse side is this pretty plaid. Then there's stripes, and then the reverse side of this one is a floral pattern. Super, super cute. You get it in all the in colors in the pack, and I've just been using them like crazy. I can't get enough of these new in colors, and I saw somebody, I can't remember who mentioned ahead that they love this color combo. I absolutely love Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and New Parakeet Party together. That's what we're using today. And I absolutely love them together. Something about this Tahitian Tide with the bright green and the bright red, I just think it's really sharp. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to take our stamped and die cut piece. I'm going to attach it. Now this piece is 3 7/8 tall by 5 1/8 long. Inches. Sorry, I should say inches. So we'll just glue this down. How's everybody doing out there today? Anything exciting going on for the weekend? It's going to be hot here this weekend, you guys. Triple digits. Ugh. I don't love it, but it's South Texas. It's going to happen eventually, so I might as well just get used to it. Thought we might get a little rain today, but lo and behold, we did not. I think I might need to snake just a little bit off the edge there. Okay, let me grab my little trimmer. Villa says, wow, that's hot. Yeah, I saw one. I hope it was a wrong forecast, but I saw one forecast where they were predicting like 112. I'm like, no, not ambient temperature, please. I can deal with the feels like 112 if it's like 105, but 112 on its own, no, you can keep that. That's not nice, Texas. We don't like that weather. Okay, so I've got that adhered, and now I'm going to adhere this to, this piece is 4 inches tall by 5 1/4 inches across. So it's going to be a little 1/8 inch border. Kelly Frank, no way. It's 59 degrees here right now. I am so jealous. That's my happy weather. I love that weather. It's like warm enough. It's cold enough that you need long sleeves, but not so cold that, it's, a thread of snow or anything like that. That is my happy weather. Oh, I'm so jealous. I think even with the AC going in here right now, it might be like 72 or 73 degrees in here, which, I mean, it's comfortable, but outside is too hot. Amanda says, wow, that's too hot. I agree, Amanda. Indoor activities this weekend for sure. Okay, so a nice little 1/8 inch border around the edges. And then we're going to put this on a Sweet Sorbet card base. This is 5 1/2 inches across, 8 1/2 inches long, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4. So just a great card base in Sweet Sorbet. Just have to look at my original. I'm like, am I forgetting anything? I feel like I am, but I'm not. I'm doing good. Hello, Sonia. Peggy says she loves the colors together. I do too. This is just such a happy little cheery card, and it's so easy to put together. Because I didn't show you this in the beginning. Let me make sure I don't have any glue hanging out there. So the Sweetest Cherries stamp set coordinates with the Cherry Builder Punch, which is this one right here. And this, I mass produced 78 cards, guys. So let me tell you, a punch was super convenient to have for that because I couldn't have done a die cut that many times. So we are going to make, okay, the next thing we're going to do is the front of our card. I cut a little circle in vellum cardstock, and this is a 2 3/8 inch circle. This is from the Layering Circles dies, and I used vellum because I didn't want to distract too much from the cherries, but it just gives it a little place to sit. So I did die cut that already, and then I had cut, oh here, I had a couple of little scraps. I was going to do just the cherry in Sweet Sorbet and then the leaves in Parakeet Party. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so many words to say. I have a hard time remembering them. But then as I was getting ready to go live, I thought, you know what might look kind of cool would be to cut the cherries from the new glitter paper, the In Color glitter paper. And what do you guys think? I think that would be kind of fun. This glitter paper is super cool. It's kind of a gradient look of color. So if you want a solid color, you can do that. But I also like how it just kind of goes down in color a little bit. So you have some versatility. You don't have to use this necessarily with Sweet Sorbet. You might be able to pair that with some of your pinks too. So I can almost see like this could go with Flirty Flamingo in the right circumstance too. So, I mean, there's a lot of gradient color in there, which is kind of fun. But what do you guys think? I think it would be fun to do the cherries in glimmer paper. It's not the same as my original card. I cut them in Sweet Sorbet, but then I dusted them with Wink of Stella. So essentially I was going to do the same thing anyway. So this eliminates that step. So, okay. And if you notice, I cut this just to a little strip because I just want to cut out the cherry. So I don't want to waste all that paper up above. So cut your strip so it coordinates nicely with your punch, and then you won't have as much waste. So we'll cut 2 of these, and I have room for extra if I want to, and I might actually make another card when I'm done. Oh, they're so fun and vibrant. It's tough to see, the glitter's tough to see in the video, but I think it makes like a really, I don't know, it just adds that little extra pow. I forgot about this paper, and I'm happy as I went to go grab the In Color paper, I found it. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that paper's kind of cute. So we have 2 glitter cherries, and we're going to need 2 leaves, easy peasy, and 2 stems. Oh, except, well, it doesn't matter, guys. I'm going to waste some. I was going to trim it down, but I'm like, forget it. I'll just save the leaf for another project. So I'm going to cut out some extra, and I'll probably end up making another card. So I'll have some extra leaves. There we go. Okay. So we have 2 stems, 2 leaves, and we don't need this scrap of Sweet Sorbet anymore. Uh-oh, I dropped my stamp. Here it is. And I am just going to stamp a little detail on these leaves with this little like branch image. It just adds a little bit of detail to the leaves, but it's just gives them a little bit of added interest. So I'm going to stamp that in Parakeet Party. Just a little detail, but it's fun, right? And there we go. Close this up, and now we can start assembling. These cherries and the glitter, super cute. So keep in mind, you might see a picture of this card when I post it over on YouTube, but the card I had doesn't have the glitter paper, but I recommend using the glitter paper if you have it, or definitely get it. Okay, now we're going to start assembling this. I'm going to assemble it on the vellum cardstock. I hope I can see. It's on a white background, so we'll see how this goes. Phyllis says, I love the glimmer paper. I do too. I think it just packs a punch. It reminds me of the ruby slippers, Dorothy's ruby slippers. I don't know. I love anything that sparkles, you guys. Can never have enough sparkle. Okay. Popping these on with dimensionals. And, you know, I'm not sticking this down on my card yet, but I'm going to use it as a guide. of where I want everything to land. So I want to make sure it's not going to cover up my sentiment or anything. Okay. Let me see. Oh, Carol, I hear ya. I put Wink of Stella on everything. It's the Frank's Red Hot of craft supplies. It goes well on anything. Okay, now we need a little glue. We could even do this with a, you know what? I think I might do this with a glue dot. Just because it might be a little easier to do. Oh, except the glue dot stuck to my finger. That's not ideal. Hold on. Hold, please. Let me adhere this glue dot from my finger to this cherry stem. There we go. And when I put these cherry stems down, I'm going to alternate the direction that they're going in just to give them a little visual interest. So that one's angled that way. This one's going to angle the opposite way. And that just kind of gives it, doesn't make it look so uniform. Okay. All right. I think we can see it now. Now I'm going to put these little leaves on, and another little detail with the leaves. It's not a big detail. I mean, you know, if you're somebody that's, you know, this doesn't matter to you, skip this step. But one thing that I would like to do is have this one. I think I cut them backwards, did I? I think I did. Hold on one second. I think I have one. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna flip this one down, and I'm gonna have this, see how the little swoosh is on the bottom, the little swirly piece? So on this side, I'm gonna flip it around so it's up. And again, that's one of those little details, guys, that if, you know, that doesn't matter to you, don't worry about it. I just like to give it a little more interest so it doesn't look super uniform. On my original card, I might have stamped on like the other side of the leaves, because in this one, my little swoosh is on the top here, and the little swoosh for the leaf is on the bottom here. So again, I just kind of flipped one over, so there was a little bit of visual interest. And another thing that you can do that isn't a necessity, I'm just going to put a little teeny tiny drop of glue on the tip of this leaf. I say little teeny tiny drop of glue. Let's see what happens. There, a little dot, just to get the leaf to stick to the stem so it's kind of uniform. And again, guys, these are those little details that if you don't do them, it's not going to make or break your card. I just think it finishes it off really nicely. But if, you know, that's an extra step you don't want to do, the card's still going to stay together. It'll work out just fine. Oh, we're still going to need this. Let me take the lid off. Let me take the lid off and we'll wait. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have my glue holder with my hair ties on it. Sorry. It's form over function here in the craft room. I have to, things do double purpose here. Okay, now to adhere the vellum. Quick tip with vellum, you might know this, you might be new to stamping, but with vellum, I always find it's great to put adhesive where it's not going to show through. So anywhere the vellum is going to hold, you know, be showing through on the front of the card, just make sure when you put your glue down, you put it in areas where it won't be seen. So on the back of the cherries, the backs of the leaves, don't get too heavy-handed. Maybe a little dot here and there. Little bitty dots. Then it won't show through when you adhere it to the card. And we'll just cross your fingers and hope it lines up right, because I don't want to smear my glue. Ta-da! So cute, right? So darn cute. I love the glimmer paper. So happy I found that at the last minute. And last but certainly not least, we need a little bow in the Sweet Sorbet Baker's Twine. We could do the shiny, there's a glitter ribbon too, but Baker's Twine is kind of universal. It goes well with everything. So just add one little tiny bow. So cute, you guys. And the inside's going to have a nice, fun, bold sentiment too. We're going to stamp that together. And just to point out, the In Color Baker's Twine, when you buy it, you get all the colors in one pack. So if you think about it, you can buy, like your designer series paper has all the colors. The glimmer paper has all the colors in it. So I love that you have all your in color stuff, and even the cute little decorative matte dots that I'm going to use. You get all the colors too. So when you buy them once, you've got everything for all the colors. Just need to get yourself some cardstock and you'll be set to go. So these decorative matte dots are kind of fun because they go from light to, or I'm sorry, that's dark to light. So it's kind of fun that they kind of do a gradient of color as well. And we're just going to use, I'm just going to use this middle row here. I used it on the other card, so we're going to do the same kind of thing. These dots do remind you of dot candy. I know. That's what the first thing I thought of. I remember that little dot candy. It's just so fun. I'm going to do, yeah, we'll do one large and two small just to kind of dress it up a little bit. These sparkly cherries are making my heart happy right now. I love them. Okay, so we have the outside of the card done. So cute, you guys. And I didn't even have to use Wink of Stella. Hooray. Now let's do the inside of the card. So for the inside, Phyllis says, penny candy, am I showing my age? Aw. No, I think I was actually talking to Terry. Was I talking to you about this? I think I remember it being like nickel or dime candy or something. I just remember there being a candy store, and it was all that in a neighborhood where my family lived, and there was like, it was all like, it was cool. It had all the jars of candy and you could just pick stuff out, and it was like 5 or 10 cents, and you felt like a millionaire in there because you could get so much stuff for $1. Although $1 was a lot of money back then. So not anymore. So I have just a scrap of the designer series paper. It looks to be about 3 1/8, or I'm sorry. I scratched that. 3 7/8 inches, and this maybe is about 3/4 of an inch, give or take. It's just a scrap. It was left over. It was left over from what I cut off from the front. So if that helps. I'm not going to stick that on until I do my stamping though, because I want to make sure I get my stamping right the first time. Okay, I'm going to use the Stamparatus again because I'm going to use that big giant sweet image. So I want to make sure I have really good coverage. And what I like to do, you're probably noticing I'm putting a Stampin' pad on this side too. It just makes this, oh my gosh, this plate level so it's easier to put the ink on. Okay, so we'll just kind of plop this. I'm actually going to use the magnet to kind of hold this so I know where that's going to live on my card. Okay. And where's the stamp set? Here it is. We need wishing you a sweet day. No, that's not it. This one. Okay. So we'll do those in a minute. So we're going to do actually, I think I'm going to do the wishing you first. Okay. So we're going to do wishing you and then we'll do sweet and then day. So we'll start kind of here. That one's not so broken in yet. It's still a little sticky. Oh, Phyllis, you're so sweet. Phyllis says, I love your lives. Well, thank you. I love coming live and crafting with you guys. It's what I look forward to on Friday afternoons. It's the last thing I do on Friday, and then it's the last part of my day, so I like to end it stamping. Right? That's the best way. Wishing you I got a little ink on this plate. Hold it tight. Again, when you're dealing with red ink, you guys, catch it right away and clean it right away, because any little red ink smear, trust me, it's going to get on your card. Okay, so we've got wishing you a. We're going to do sweet. Trying to position the sweet so it kind of works around the letters, and that's what's great about the Stamparatus, is it makes it easy to do this. Because then if you mess it up, you already know it's straight, you've got it all set ahead of time, and just kind of makes it easier, makes it less likely to mess up, is what I should be saying. I don't know why I can't form the words today. Do you have those days? The words are not forming properly today. Wishing you a sweet, and I'm going to do this again in 2 layers of Memento ink, just because with this big bold sentiment like this, just feel like it gives it the perfect amount of coverage. Yeah, like that. Okay, we're going to flip it over again, use the other side, and position day. And I'm going to kind of position it, the D, to kind of fit right up in between the E and the T on sweet, so it kind of looks like it's all one sentiment and it all works together. I love a big bold sentiment. What about you guys? Can never go wrong with a big bold sentiment. It's just happy. Okay. Perfect. Didn't even have to ink that again. I think I might have just re-inked that Sweet Sorbet pad. It's nice and juicy. All right, we'll move this out of the way. That's why the Stamparatus is like I'm trying to use it a little bit more. It's my new favorite tool. All right, so we have wishing you a sweet day, and we're just gonna easy peasy pop the coordinating paper on. I always say keep the party going from the front of your card, guys. Always dress up the inside, and don't forget to stamp the envelope too, because with a card this happy, why not just make it go all the way through, right? Okay, I'm gonna put this on the inside, and guess what? We're done. How easy is that? I love it. That glimmer paper just, oh, I'm almost out of glue. Oh, just give me enough to finish this card. Don't you hate that when that happens? It's like I'm almost out of glue. It's like, just let me finish this one thing and then you can stop working. All right. You could even add another cherry in here if you wanted to. I might. Who knows? We'll see. You could pop another one in the corner with a little leaf. Oh, I did have an extra leaf, huh? Do we have one? Let's see. I might even have an extra stamped leaf. Who knows? But you can put another cherry and a stem inside. I actually might do that after the fact. I won't make you guys watch. It's the same process as the front of the card, but with the glimmer paper. That would be kind of fun, huh? There you go. How cute and fun is that, guys? And this is a fun card you could make a bunch of to have on hand for upcoming birthdays. Sweet birthday wishes, wishing you a sweet day. Super cute. Glimmer paper is a must-have. Here's the original, so you can see them side by side. And I just think the cherries are a little bit brighter on this one too. I don't know. They pop a little bit more for me. So what do you guys think? Do you love this card? Hit that like or heart button if you love it. I love to see that, and I appreciate you guys visiting with me today. And if you don't already have the Sweetest Cherries Bundle, did it make it to your list? It's so cute, you guys. I just think it's so fun. So anywho, I want to thank you for joining. Again, share the video. You'll have a chance to get into the drawing to win this card. And leave some comments, even if you're not watching the live. If you're watching the replay, next time I go live, I'll do drawings for someone to win the card I made for sharing. And then also I'll have a second winner for leaving comments. So thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to being back with you soon. Until then, have a great day and happy stamping out there. Bye-bye.